Hello everyone, my name is AltaraGuy, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, Part 20. In the last episode, we went on an underwater adventure, and we basically discovered blueprints for this here submarine, but unfortunately we were unable to make a whole lot more progress because we did not have the high power sonar, which is needed to progress the next part of the quest. And in that, I needed to create a solar mirror, which I didn't have the materials for, but I do now. So let's get started and make that sonar, which we can see is added right there. And I'll add it in the supercharged slot, because why the heck not? Alright, so now we basically have a scanner in our submarine, and so we need to use the high power sonar to locate the survivors. So let's scan and see what we can find. Oh, I have to actually... That's not the scan. That's the scan. Scan for drowned starships, crashed freighters, sunken buildings, or submerged ruins. Let's go with crashed freighters, because it said that the freighter had impacted something. So let's do crashed freighters. Sunken wreck detected. Aha! Okay. In that case, let's go make our way over there. It's going to take me some time to get there, so I will jump cut ahead, and I will see you guys there. Alright, looks like we got here. Let's see what this has to say. Sunken wreck detected. I'm surprised that this even still works. Log 12B, breach event, plus 8 souls. Located the wreck, but the ship's computer was a washout. Washout. We salvaged what supplies we could and left. I don't want to be nearby when the water eats through the reactor housing. Yeah, that sounds like it would be bad. Tidal patterns here are increasingly strange. The water has risen rapidly, but we are yet to see it ebb. We could return and salvage more when the water falls away. The survivors made it back to the wreck of their freighter, but moved on soon after. I will have to do the same if I am to find them. Before I leave, I make one final search of the archives. There are no more clues, but I do locate blueprints of some aquatic construction modules. At least the journey was not in vain. Shut down the signal. I shut down the distress beacon. There is no one here to rescue. Okay, so the idea here is that I can basically create an underwater base, kind of like Subnautica. I'm kind of curious to see... Yeah, there are cargo pods here. So I will loot this, and then I will progress onward to the next bit of this quest line. Alright, see you then. Okay, we're finally here. That took quite a while, because this thing handles like a... I don't know, like a drunk toddler on a tricycle or something. But we made it. We got ourselves another sunken building. There's some more abyssal horrors that I'm going to have to deal with, but that shouldn't be too bad, assuming that I handle this properly and only piss off one of them at a time. Come get it, big dog. Come on. There you go. Got him. Give me your eye. Nice. And the other one up top, just because I want to make sure I don't get absolutely owned. There you are. Hey, dude. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Come on. There we go. Gotta pre-fire him to make sure that I didn't, that they actually go down. Any more? Yes. No, there's a hazardous floor in there. But that's okay, I can deal with that when the time comes. Which is right now. Come on, hazardous flora. What do you got for me? Switch to Le Mining Laser. Got that. Alright. Forgotten Terminal. What do you got for me? Whole bunch of residual goop. Which is gross. I don't want to deal with that. No, come on. Destroy the goop. Thank you. Log accessed. Signal echo distorted. Recovering data. Okay. Read log. Log 62A. Breach event 12 souls. It was my turn to dive today. Once again, nothing of interest. Nothing but kelp and rocks. The water is yet to recede. Some of the crew have taken to swimming without their suits. It looks so inviting. That seems like a terrible idea. It's also cold as hell in here. Why would you want to swim without your suit on this planet? The Gek word for 2. That's a nice little bonus. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. I'll transfer this crap to... Wait. Extra craft out of range. Are you freaking kidding me? It's right outside. Extra craft. Why are you so difficult? I can't even install the... Bro, are you kidding me right now? There we go. Alright. That was weird. Okay. Now let's go back. Let's loot that Atlas container. And let's see... Give me some goodies. More antimatter. That's good. Looks like we're good here. So, what's the next thing that we need to do? Abandoned structures on the seabed. Okay. I'm about to start drowning, so let's not do that. Alright, let's look at that. What do you got? High-powered sonar. Submerged ruins? Sunken buildings again. Okay. And how far away is that? Oh, it's gonna be a while. Alright, well, I'll see you guys then. Okay, and we're finally here. I don't exactly know how many more of these they want us to go look at, but... okay, there we go. We've got some more abyssal horrors to deal with, so let's just pre-fire them to make sure that we actually deal with them correctly and don't get caught up in all this hypnotic nonsense. So there's one down. I believe I saw 3. There's a second one up there. Perhaps not. Hazardous flora. I guess not. Okay. Come get it. Got him. I don't even know if its eye actually needs to be open. I just know that it's possible that if you're a good enough shot, well, that wasn't me being a good shot. That was me being extremely lucky, is what that was. But I think if you're a good enough shot, you can actually hit the eye while it's like drowsy / blinking, and you can do damage that way while not being in any sort of imminent risk to you or, you know, your gear or anything like that. Okay, so we found ourselves another deserted terminal. I don't honestly know how much more of this there's going to be, so this may be a whole episode, this may only be part of the episode, we'll see. Log access, signal echo distorted, recovering data. Alright, read log. Log 115C, breach event 21 souls. The secondary dive team came back early today. They found a cave full of strange crystals, but the lights on the sub cut out and forced them home. They seem upset, disturbed, but we have to go back while we still have an idea of where it is before the shifting tides rob us. We'll never build anything without advanced materials. Log 115D. We fixed the lights on the Nautilon. I'm heading out. Log continues. Oh, nice. Okay. 119A. Event 23 souls. We found the cave. I knew we would, but what a find. Great towering crystals of brilliant red, rich mineral deposits, concentrated deuterium, all we could ever need. We might just make it after all. Now, if only we could get a dry night's sleep. Okay. Concentrated... I forgot about you. Screw off. Concentrated deuterium crystals. I don't know that we've ever seen anything like that before. Gek word for is. Very nice. So, I don't actually know if we can search for caves. So, unless it must just be another abandoned building that they're going to want us to do. Yeah, sunken building. Okie dokie. Potential signal echo. And it's going to be a little while again. Alright, well, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we've gotten to the next building. I have a feeling These abyssal horrors... No, don't even think about it. I wonder if the abyssal horrors are gonna have anything to do with the, missing individuals, because the, one of our observations was that the abyssal horrors probably came after this place was submerged. And we're hearing, you know, these reports about these divers that were fine. They're clearly not now. Oh, don't even. Open your face. There you go. So, was there a hazardous flora in here? No. It's possible that I have come upon this one already, but I guess not, because this terminal would be active if I did. Alright. What do you got for us? Log access. Yep. Read that. 328A. Breach event 98 souls. Okay, so it's been quite some time since the last log. I had the dream again. The endless purple waves, mile after mile after mile. A relief at first from the dull crimson ache, but then I can't escape the feeling there's something else there. I look around and there's nothing. Nothing. I blink and I see them. Faint at first, just lines, but it's unmistakable. Repeated geometric shapes traced in the sky, row after row of triangles, slowly scrolling past. And I can't explain it, but it's the most terrible thing I've ever seen. It's almost a relief to wake up to see the rain again. Log 1998B, breach event almost 400 souls. They've gone back to that wretched cave, every one of them. No one is listening to me. We can still build the hyperdrive, I know it. After that, flushing the salt out of the launch thrusters will be easy. 201 or 2001P. Still, so same day. We've all had the same dream, the same rambling, the teeth in the sky, those crystals. It's nonsense. There's nothing else down there. We've taken it all. But what can I do? Maybe I missed something. Maybe they're right. One last look won't hurt. Yeah, one last look won't hurt. Definitely. Okay, find the remain... You said there wasn't gonna be a thing in here! Get out of there! Bastard. Oh, if my oxygen is full, doing this gives me back hazard protection instead. I didn't notice that before. That's interesting. Oh, damn it. Oh well. So, something has happened, but I'm not entirely sure what. I mean, obviously we need to find the quote-unquote remains of the crew, although what that would mean I have no idea. So, we're gonna just kind of see what happens, I guess. My guess is we need to find one last sunken building. So I will go back to the Nautilon, and I will... Oh, several scans may be required. Great. Alright, well, I'll get on that. Oh, there we go. Signal lock established. Is it close? No. Alright, well, I'll see you guys there. Okay, we're getting close to the last area. This definitely does... Okay, so it's another one of those sunken buildings. Let's go have a look then. See about these abyssal horrors again. Deal with them real quick. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of here. I don't want to deal with you. Okay, reload that. There was one up on the roof of the building, if I do believe. And I do believe. Gotcha. It's possible, actually, that they have to have... Hey! Bullshit! Stop doing that! Stupid freaking plant inside the building is like, hey, what if I smacked ya? Alright. Well, there it is. So let's go deal with that real quick. I don't really see any remains of anyone of any sort, but I suppose that is... Well, we'll find out. Log access, signal echo distorted. Yep, okay. Trapped. Subreactor leaking. That doesn't sound good. It grabbed me, but they're dead now. Their eyes are all shut. I think my leg is broken. My hand hurts. If I can just find an air tank, I can still get back home. Well, he probably drowned, didn't he? Or they, I suppose. The recording continues, but it is just hours of scratchy silence, the static of the currents. I have a haunting sensation of being watched. I wonder who this crew really were. It seems I will never find out. Inherited the helmet of the lost diver. Transformed the appearance of your exosuit at an appearance modifier. Oh, okay. Cool. Not really important, because again, I'm playing in first person, but that was kind of neat. Seek an abyssal mystery. Or solved an abyssal mystery, rather. I sure did do that, didn't I? Well, I'm not entirely sure what what we were supposed to have gained from that. We did actually see that the Atlas was involved in this because they mentioned that the crew had seen some sort of quote-unquote deep crimson, which was what we had seen when, the Gek word for 4. We had seen that when we were getting started. They had mentioned that every time we blink, we can see this crimson color. And also, I believe Artemis said something about that as well. And I realized that I've just used all of my carbon to power my mining laser instead of use it for fuel to get back to my ship, because I'm real smart. So in that case, I will go on back to the Nautilon, and because we took the time to scrap those ships in the last episode, I have a lot of money now, which means that I can afford to go look at a derelict freighter. So I'll do that in the second part of this episode to show you guys a little bit more new stuff. So I'll see you guys, basically I'm going to have to go back to the wow, my brain is totally fried. My starship, and then we'll go to the space station. I'll buy the coordinates for a derelict freighter, and then we will go over and see what the dealio is with that. Because we found them in the past, but we did not, we weren't able to actually board them. So this will allow us to actually board one and take a look around and see what's what. So I'll see you guys back then, because it's going to take me quite a while to get back to my ship, because I can't summon it. Alright, so we are on the space station. Let's go talk to our scrap dealer friend over here. Oh, never mind, I gave a bunch of Gek relics to some dude bros that were here, because I needed to fill up some inventory space, but they don't need to know that. The Gek smiles shyly as I approach, and act, for I can see the outline of a weapon amidst the chaos of their stall. Acquire coordinates. Gently, I pick up the small radio device the Gek has carefully laid in front of me. We nod at each other. Alright, emergency signal scanner. Select the receiver and use tune signal to begin the location process. Alright, let's do it. Emergency signal scanner activated. Tuning. I was going to say, my guess is I need to do that in space. So hopefully I didn't just goof that process, because that would really suck. Activate the pulse drive to begin the tuning process. Okay. Let's pulse just to my ship to see if that is good enough to get this thing to work as needed. It was not. Okay. Alright. Listening on emergency broadcast channels. Perfect. Aha! Derelict freighter. Alright then. Let's have a look-see, because they're up here should be, yeah, landing areas. Perfect. Alright. So we've got ourselves a derelict freighter that we can take a look at and explore. No internal life signs detected. I think that's good. Game not saved aboard derelicts. Right, so I need to be careful, because if I die, then that would be bad. Alright, let's see. Derelict ship exhibits gravitational anomalies. I see. Alright then. Where... Oh, excuse me. Where do I go? Do I need to go in there? So I can't use the jetpack, which means that there has to be... Oh. Okay. Alright. Oh, helmet there. Needs some loving. Activate capsule. Sodium. Alright. It's gonna need some of that to take care of my hazard protection. Get some more sodium. Very nice. Is this something that I can loot? No. Looks like something to breach containment. Door control. Open these. Whoa. More sodium. Yes, please. What the heck is this? And why is there like a beam aboard Corvette? No destination terminals, network reactivation required. Okay. Docking bay door control. Does this still work? Severe incident. Total lockdown. Access denied. No crew life signs detected. Crew manifest and captain's log may assist incident. Oh, what? Excuse me. May assist incident diagnosis. Cargo integrity 95%. Salvage and recovery likely. Access doors have been automatically sealed and internal systems disabled. Manual restart required to begin recovery. Override gravity control. Warning. Gravity calibration error. Freedom of movement reduced. Internal environment protection is offline. Attempt manual generator restart? Sure. Primary heat generator failure. Unable to restore primary heat control. Protection against extreme cold temperatures required. Emergency fabrication unit available. Access supply cache? One active receiver. I don't know that I have that. Let's collect the emergency supplies. Never mind, my inventory is full of garbage. Alright, so I have a whole bunch more ammo. Why would I need that? Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna go get within range of... Wait a minute. Do I not... Oh no, I do have the teleport receiver. Why is my starship out of range then? What is this garbage? Oop. There was a capsule. There it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess it doesn't work while I'm inside the actual, freighter, which is fine. Oh. I only needed to buy one. That's convenient, because I was going to buy multiple, and I'm glad I didn't, because that means I can probably come back after... Oh, wait. Oh, this, I think, was the thing that I needed to unseal the door. I get it now. So it's not consumed to actually find the freighter, but it is consumed to go in the freighter. That's a clever way of sort of gating this as a process, is just making it so that the thing that you need to actually find it is... You know, you can use it to detect multiple freighters, but you can only go in one freighter with it. I think that's how this is going to work. I could be totally wrong, though. Let's see. Supply cache consumed. Additional supplies can be collected within the airlock. Manual controls finalized. Begin door... Okay. Seal irreversibly compromised. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, so it used up this. Okay. Well, let's go in the airlock, I guess. Door seal removed. Proceed with caution. I guess, but it says there are no life signs, so why would I need to worry about that? Locate terminals with the analysis visor. Collect data from terminals to learn fate of crew. Use the scanner to highlight loot within the current room. Claim highly valuable technology from the engineering core. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. Salvage material, log snippet. Okay. Whoa, there's... Oh, crap! Whoa, that depletes fast. Holy crap. Okay. Alright, I need to leave. I need to leave. Why is it depleting so fast? It says it's only negative 16 degrees Fahrenheit. What the heck? Okay, so I like... Oh, claim supplies. Yes. Repair kit. Nice. Okay, so what I might have to do is I may just have to make like a mad dash through the room. Sorry, I gotta reorganize some crap on my desk real quick. So I gotta do like a mad dash through the room and then come back here so that I don't die from freezing? No, I'm gonna go to the space station and buy a thermal protection mod. And I'll see you guys back here when I've done that, because it's not worth it.